Happy Saturday, everyone. This is your tarot reading for Saturday, April the 21st. So, for the energies today that you can kind of look forward to on the positive side, we have the Page of Pentacles, which actually makes me think of Taurus season. The fact that Taurus season just started officially as of, I believe, the 19th or the 20th, a few days ago. So it makes me think of, all of the ideas that you may have been having, like all of the things you may have been like really dreaming of wanting to do, kind of really getting an idea of how you are going to start implementing that in a real tangible way. Like really having, not just the thoughts, but really now thinking of the plans, doing the actual planning now. That's the feel like it of, just really kind of taking in that Taurus vibe of really grounding the thoughts and the dreams that you've been wanting to really have come true. But as far as some energies you may be challenged with, is that even though you do have all of these ideas, and maybe not even just all of these ideas, maybe you even just have like a single idea you're super passionate about, but either way, you're super passionate about what it is that you actually want to do and the direction in which you want to go forth, but you feel kind of burdened. Like, you not just burdened, but you feel like you kind of have to do a bunch of other things. Like, you feel like you have to take care of so many other responsibilities, and those responsibilities are going to get in the way of you chasing your dreams. Like, let's say, oh, I have dreams of backpacking around the world, but I have this job, or I have, this and that and the other. I have all of these obligations or commitments or whatever it is. You feel that you have that is on your back. Alternatively, maybe you've got these responsibilities and you're not even feeling like you don't want them. Like, you feel like you have everything that you want, but you're maybe not handling it correctly. Like, you're just not carrying it and managing it correctly. So some ways in which we can work with this energy and maybe work with it to make it a positive. We actually have the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Two of Pentacles, So the Emperor gives me very much, structure, power, foundation, really taking actual control of not, your life in such a grand scheme way, but more in the way of really, really coming down to like, okay, this is what I want and this is what I have to do, and really coming to maybe compromises or just coming to a lot of structure and how, you can really make this work. As well as the Hierophant there, it's not just coming up with a structure for everything you want to do, but also figuring out if all of those things are really everything you do want to do. Are they aligned with, your true heart, your true, purpose, and how you really feel about it? So, in the terms of, a lot of people may be feeling like this isn't the job for me, or maybe this isn't the city for me, or whatever it is, or, these are just, hypotheticals. You're really, figuring out what is right for you, not just necessarily because people are telling you to do. It feels like an alignment so much for me as like your mind and body and soul are really coming to, what's the word for it? Like a complete immersion, like really all three being on one page and really coming to a focus of what you want to do. And the Two of Pentacles makes me think of not just juggling these things, but finding a balance between these things that you want to do. So not to where you're actually being able to juggle these things, but you're able to do it with fun. You're able to live life, happily. You're not just juggling these things and managing these things, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people can feel like, I have, the family and the awesome job and, all of this and that and the other, but They may not be, feeling like they've got it balanced. They don't feel like they have, maybe some people may feel like they don't have a great, work-home life balance, or a great work-personal life balance, or, whatever it is that you don't feel is at balance at this time. It feels like you're maybe figuring out if you even do want to juggle it. And if you do want to juggle it, you're going to figure out how to come and balance it, well. And this bottom of the deck here with 7 of Swords, in terms of this, it makes me think you don't really get to just run away scot-free. Like, if you do run off, you're gonna leave some stuff behind, and it's, you're gonna it's gonna tug at your mind, the fact that you shrugged off those things. You need to kind of come to figure it out. Like, you gotta have a strategy on how you're gonna do all this. You can't just be like, oh, let me just drop everything. Let me drop this, that, and the other. You're going to come to this conclusion, I feel, cohesively, within yourself. It's not going to be haphazardly or very reckless. It's going to feel right. It's going to really resonate with you, and it's going to feel right. It's not going to feel like a mistake. That's not the feeling that I get here. So, thank you so much if you really did watch this. I appreciate if anyone does watch it, even though I really just share it just because I like to share, the things that the messages that I feel like that I get. And as I learn more and more about the tarot and grow a stronger relationship with it, and be able to bring, messages that I feel like a lot of us can kind of use, because it's awesome to just get any kind of advice. And I feel like the universe is always here to help us. It's always here to help us. All we kind of have to do is ask and not feel like it's here to punish us. So, that's really about it. I guess I hope you guys all have a wonderful Saturday, and take care.